Characteristics of data warehouse. The very first one is it should be subject oriented. That is nothing but focused on a particular subject area. Second one is integrated. So we have information from multiple sources and data warehouse should integrate that information easily and have a single version of truth. Third one is non-volatile. Fourth one is time variant. So every key structure of a data warehouse should be associated with a time factor. Let's discuss in details. Subject oriented. When we look at this picture, the transactional data which is coming from transactional storage has multiple information or different information about a transaction and other details. So we distribute that information into a subject oriented, like sales quantity, port number and date goes into the sales part, whereas the customer name, his mail address is goes into the customer part. So what we are doing is here we are rearranging the information subject oriented. So when we talk about the data warehouse, we design it to help and analyze the data. For an example, to learn more about your company's sales data, we need to build a data warehouse which is more focused towards your sales information, so that by using that data warehouse you should able to answer all the questions related to the sales. For an example, which is the best branch for Pulsar 180 last year? So who sold the maximum number of Pulsar 180 bikes last year? Which is that branch? What is the financial condition of your particular customer? That comes to the finance subject area. This ability to define a data warehouse by subject matter makes the data warehouse subject oriented. So majorly what we are doing here is we are redesigning and modeling a data warehouse for analysis purpose by the different subject areas. Okay. Second one is integrated. We receive information from multiple sources for the data warehouse. Multiple different heterogeneous sources such as operational database, flat files, online transaction records. So when we talk about these different sources, they are more focused for a particular information. So the integration and your subject orientation, they are interrelated. So when we talk about a server system which is providing information, that is morely focused for a particular subject area. So different source systems means different subject areas. So integration is closely related with your subject orientation. Data warehouse must put data from disparate sources into consistent format. What does it mean? Let's take an example of gender. So one of the source system is sending the information of gender with male and female full letters, whereas the other source system providing the same information but in terms of indicators like 0 for male, 1 for female. So now my data warehouse should handle this different information and put them into a consistent format, like either male and female for all the source systems, or 0 or 1 indicators for all the source systems, or they can define their own like M for male, F for female, like flagging for all the source systems. But we should have a single version of truth. Also, data warehouse should solve the problems for the unit of measures, like different unit of measures information coming in, and we have to store it into the single unit of measures. When we achieve this, we said the data warehouse is integrated. Okay. Time variant. When we talk about data warehouse, we know that it's for a larger period of time. It's a significantly larger, like 4 to 5 years. Whereas your online transaction OLTP is for the current value data. So every key structure in your data warehouse should contain an element of time, either explicitly or implicitly. That is, take an example. When you want to have analysis like which is my best branch for selling the Pulsar 180 last year, that is nothing but last year. We want last year. It's a time when you want that, right? So this is the characteristics, very important characteristics of data warehouse. It should be related with the time. Fourth one is non-volatile. Data warehouse is a physically different store from your operational source system. It does not require any transactional processing, recovery, or concurrency mechanism. It requires only two operations. One is initial loading, second is accessing. So load the data and access it. Okay. Any questions? If you have any questions, feel free to put into the comment and I'll answer them. Thank you.